it's you. Come on in. We've been waiting for you.
We have a coffee-inspired soap today from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
And we're so glad you're here. Come on in. Your chair's always waiting for you.
Thanks
and if
for
you're
coming.
here during the live premiere, join the chat. Say hi. We've got an awesome group of folks from all over the world hanging out Wednesday and Saturday mornings.
So
And
true.
hit like and subscribe for us. It helps out the channel. And Sarah found our mention today.
I did.
What have you got?
So, of course, you know, the little ads and things that swoop by on Instagram or Facebook, and then you start seeing them and you're like, maybe I should finally check. And then it turns out, when I was looking, that even Melody from Moon Soaps has heard of these guys, and she's like, they're actually kind of fun and silly.
They've been enabling each other, folks.
It's
So,
true.
there you
So,
go.
yes, we love our artisan shave soaps, but I actually wanted to try what a whipped soap was.
Yeah.
So, I found Twisted Allure, and this was from their
Yo.
Easter fun. It's technically sugar cookie, but of course the name theme is Mummy Bunny. So for you that have teen kids, or you, if you like any sweet, fun candies, this may be your fun soap, because
And it's a
totally
whipped
that.
soap, y'all. And on the website, it suggests try it for shaving. So the other day, I had a little patch right here that I didn't quite get. And I threw some of this on. My razor was still loaded, and it did a great job, y'all. So I'm not saying this is an amazing shaving soap, but I'm not saying it is not. So, y'all, if you've already rinsed out your bowl, there are worse things to grab for.
True. And I have to say, it is super fun. Like, my inner teenager in me just loves having that, because I can't eat all the sweet stuff anymore.
Right.
But there is something fun about having, there's one like a peach rings one, and like, you know, they're just
Watermelon
fun.
punch is the
Yeah,
man-eating
so-
plant, right?
So they're just, their labels and marketing is clearly wonderful. But I do have to say, it does work for if I don't want to have to sit there and build a lather, if I just want to throw something on to do quick in my pits or something, this is actually perfect to just grab, throw and go and shave and be done.
And it's
So,
a great sugar cookie scent,
it-
y'all.
it's a real sugar cookie scent. Like it does.
Totally. This is
it
not a
smells
scratch
real.
and sniff sticker.
No,
This
it
is in
real.
the artisan soap lane of
And
things,
this is a good 4 ounces, I think. It's pretty solid. So, you know, you're getting price point wise pretty close to what we pay, I have to say, our, you know, artisan shave soap side. But just throwing it out there.
So
if you've never heard of them.
Put it in the comments if you've tried Twisted Allure, or if there are any other soap makers
they
that
have
we've never
tons
tried.
beside
right?
the whip soap. They have lotions and sprays and all the things. But I went for the shaving
No
side.
official shaving soap yet, but you never know. You never know.
Yep.
And what's our soap today? I am so excited for this for you.
Yeah, I am definitely a coffee fan. And, of course, since Stirling roasts their own coffee, who better to trust
You
with a
know,
coffee-themed
if
soap?
Sterling is going to do a coffee set, you can bet your bottom dollar that's
Right?
going to be worth its
So
salt.
as soon as I would type in coffee on the page, it would bring up all their real coffee. I'm like, no. I mean, I need the soap description. Thank you.
And it's
Clearly.
not just a normal coffee, y'all.
No.
It's iced coffee. Perfect for the summer
Menthol
months that
foam.
are approaching. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the soap. All right, so from the sales page at Stirling Soap Company, I was so excited because I thought this was a single scent note soap. It's not. It's got two, and really it's got two and a kicker. So what do we got?
Okay. Made with a roasted black coffee fragrance with a hint of hazelnut.
Y'all.
This soap also packs an icy menthol kick, and it is a great unisex scent.
Y'all! So two things. I know that Sarah is like the defined coffee drinker aficionado with family,
Probably
but
not.
I start every day, or at least I did before the world went crazy, with an iced coffee from Starbucks. And my favorite coffee around here, I don't know if y'all have this, but it's Phil's coffee. And there's only one coffee where they add a little bit of an artificial flavor, and it is this one, and it's a hazelnut flavoring, y'all.
But it honestly feels like the nut was actually ground with the beans
Right.
somehow. I don't
Right.
know how they make it so real.
So it's like Sterling has gotten both of our letters for the last 6
He
months.
did.
So please not only release a coffee soap, but put a little hazelnut in it, and for
Yeah,
her making
and a
an
little
iced
iced
coffee.
coffee.
Y'all the best of all worlds. Let's unbox that. This is the smallest box we've ever bought from Sterling because they're so
We
big.
can't help ourselves. It just, you buy one and then,
Sterling,
come
it's where
on.
value meets quality. What are you supposed to do? Restrain yourself when they have a new release offer?
so
Ooh,
hard.
and here we go. Oh, we go.
Do you need
Ladies
help?
and gentlemen, I mean, you all had better sit down. But this is our third sticker! So they have started including stickers in all of the orders. We got super surprised during our Have Fun
Yeah,
episode. You should
that blew us for a
check
loop.
that out. So
Yeah.
don't look at these. Don't look at the new. Oh,
Don't
that's
look.
coming scent.
No
Look
peeking.
at this one. This is lightish red. You didn't see this one
No.
yet. This is the one you saw. This is iced
Yeah,
coffee,
I
y'all.
think that was
There it is. Oh, I love it when it says menthol above the title. We don't have one that does that yet.
We got it now.
We got a note from Stirling. We are moving up in the world. Thank you for your order, Marcus. Hope you enjoyed from Shay.
Wow.
Hey, thank you, my friend.
And
This
I have
is
to
awesome.
say, we did call customer service the other day from
Oh, we
Stirling,
did, because there
and
was
they
one
were
splash where it
awesome.
didn't say the menthol was available. So I
Yeah.
called and I asked. They were the nicest
So
folks.
sweet.
And stay tuned for the boat drinks episode where I'm going to talk a little bit more about that little
Yeah.
story. But
Okay.
for and you know what we do? We have another
there
thing.
should be
We
a
gotta-
splash
there's
in
just
here.
popcorn everywhere.
Nope,
See,
wrong
no, that's-
color. Please hold.
Hold on, please. Hold.
Too many toys.
No, there. Oh,
yeah. There you go.
There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I love the little color of the
Yeah, can
menthol
you see?
warning label.
And then there's like a little pattern. I don't know if that comes across on camera, but on there too, it's like a little checkered thing.
Oh, I'm so excited to have this
We are
splash.
clearly not excited at all.
Oh, y'all, let's have a first impression.
Do we do a joint first impression?
You know, we might have to. And you know
Stick
what?
our noses in the tub together?
Let's have a grown-up conversation. While I do absolutely love the homages to the classic aftershaves or even the current aftershaves and colognes, I am a particular fan of the single scent note gourmands and sort of seasonals that Stirling does. So pumpkin spice, we actually bought a second one because
time.
we were going to burn through that so quick and it was half gone by Christmas.
So true.
So this fits that lane for me of like, I just want to smell like I've actually been doing something and I've had an iced coffee. That's what this is going to do. I hope. I hope. Let's see. So
Okay.
you want to do a joint?
Yeah, let's do a little.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is
little double whiff party.
this is the conjoined first impression. Here we go.
Conjoined.
Ready? And 1, 2. Y'all.
Star pour.
Okay. You know what I was most scared of? I was a little scared that it was going to be bitter. Because
Yeah, I
the
was
only
gonna
thing
say
about
that.
coffee that kind of kills it for me is when it's a little too bitter or a little too burnt. And y'all,
Not the case.
whatever that hazelnut is doing, and you know what? Call me a little crazy, but is there a tiny bit of a lactonic note in there?
Yeah,
So
there's
it's like
something.
coffee and
I
milk.
almost could approach more of a really dry cocoa-y thing versus too bitter. There's no sweet happening. It's not listed at least. But there is something in that dry down.
God. Oh
Wait,
my God,
look
you
at the
guys.
sticker has 2 colors.
Oh, you're right. It's got the little menthol on top and the brown on the bottom.
That's cute. Okay, sorry. But
Y'all, wow.
yeah, it's complex. It is not just, yes,
Right.
single scent, whatever.
And-
but there's complexity in there.
You know what I think he did? Okay, I think he started with a beautiful coffee and made it just right without burning it so it's not bitter. And then
Yeah.
brought in a little bit of menthol and a little bit of hazelnut just to give it that character, just to make it coffee with a little bit of a twist to it. And then added at least 25 to 30% charm.
Yeah.
I don't know. He
That's
must just
so
have
funny.
a little bottle named
Yeah,
Charm.
I was going to say, this is like coffee made sexy. I don't know how that could be happening.
Right in it. And the same way that in candy cane, I get a little bit of that beautiful cocoa hint, even though it's not technically
Right.
in there.
Just your mind fills in the blanks of like, it has to be, right?
Y'all, how did you make coffee this charming? Like it's
yeah.
just like a little antique store kind of a sense to it. And I'm not sure how.
Well, it's funny because when I worked at Trader Joe's, I would love stocking the coffee aisle because
She was a stalker.
I did. Well, everybody does the stocking. But when I used to unbox the big giant boxes of coffee at Trader Joe's, you'd slice open the lid and it wouldn't always be the same scent in that box. There could be like a dark roast or a light roast, depending what the order was.
Right.
And there's something that happens when all of those scents come together of like that fresh morning coffee shop of
Right.
like just there's nothing else in the coffee. It's just that raw, dry bean thing that comes through. It's different.
Right. And right where it would start to get bitter. That's where the hazelnut comes in to save you. And then just something delightfully, naturally sweet that I don't think is like a brown sugar.
No.
And I don't think is a cocoa, but it might be.
But it's different. Like when you go into a Starbucks coffee in the morning, you smell the sweet in the air.
Yeah.
When you go to the
Right.
old town, little tiny
Right.
coffee shop, you don't get that. You smell the coffee in the
And
air.
I think maybe the same way that our friends in Austria say that in Barbershop by Stirling, there is a little bit of a bread dough. There's a little bit
there's
of a gourmand that just hum. I wonder if with this, I get a little bit of a sense of the bear claws and the croissants
would
and
be
the
in the
sweet
room.
little pastries that are in the little cabinet right next to the cash register. I smell it all. whoa.
Yeah.
Y'all, the same way, if you know pumpkin spice and you know how they brought just some kind of magical charm into it, this has an infusion of charm into it.
I really feel like
it's not real.
No.
It's not even real. Can I just say that? This does not smell like real iced coffee. No. This smells like super charming, like a caricature by Chuck Jones or Walt Disney of an iced coffee. And like just with little drops going down the side of it.
It just says happy.
It's just whimsical and fun and charming.
I remember there was a place in San Francisco that you and I found. It was a 2-story coffee shop. Like we were stalling for something else. And upstairs, you could look down and see the roastery portion in the back.
Yep.
And being upstairs,
Spitting
the aromas
distance.
that would come up were just like, we didn't.
I know.
We didn't want to leave because it just smelled so nice,
right.
I have to say.
Because it was that smell of coffee being freshly roasted.
Real.
And if anybody would understand that, it's Rod and Mandy. And so that's why when they found this, they knew they had to find the right coffee scent because their reputation was kind of right now.
And okay, yes, there's menthol in it. I thought I was going to be hit by the smell of the menthol more. I have a feeling it's one of those silent menthols that once you whip it up and get on your face, you're going to be like,
I don't get it. I don't get it in there.
I don't smell, like sometimes in their splash, you can smell the difference of the menthol wearing off. But, should
a splash.
Should we bust it out?
We went to bed last night talking about this.
We did.
This
We're
is
not
our,
excited
this is
at
our
all.
life. This is how excited we were about the new Phoenix that we knew nothing about and about this Stirling splash.
It was a good day.
That's what we were excited about. So, y'all, there might be a little bit of a menthol in here, but we should probably look at the scent notes first.
Somebody wanted to help.
All right, so let's review. Made with a roasted black coffee fragrance with a hint of hazelnut. I would say 2 hints.
Yeah,
it's not a vague, because sometimes when shaving soap says it's got a hint of something, it means there's none of that in there at all. Like, good luck finding it, right? But when this says it's a hint of hazelnut.
Yeah, at least straight off the puck, I'm with you. I would completely agree. It's a solid hit.
Right. And the soap also packs an icy menthol kick. This is a great unisex scent. Oh, and before we actually open the splash, let's build a lather and see if we can find some ice cubes. Oh,
there you go.
Okay, so I'm thinking there's some vanilla in this. There's some vanilla in this, right?
The color change.
Okay, hold on. And if there's vanilla, there might be cocoa. I'm just saying.
But I'm
vanilla
curious
might be
because
part
off
of
the
Coke.
puck, the hazelnut is for sure here. But sometimes when we lather things up, they have a way of reformulating and mixing, blending. I don't know, iced coffee.
This is awesome.
Can you smell already?
Woo, y'all, this is my custom AKA Brushworks brush and bowl set from Emilian Gardner at AKA Brushworks. And y'all, we normally really don't talk about price here on the Barbershop Duet, except in extraordinary cases. And these 5.8 ounce soaps from Stirling clock in at under $15. And Rod and Mandy go to some great lengths to keep that a reality. Yeah. So we really appreciate that. And wow, talk about where value meets quality.
Immediate lather. Look at that.
Y'all, it's just
nice
a fun day for me when I get to take a Stirling soap out of the cabinet. You know what I love? This isn't a single coffee note either, because I'm getting a variety of things. I think it's funny that you said that about Trader Joe's, because I don't think there's one coffee fragrance in this. I think there are several.
It says black coffee, but you never.
No. I think he took a
magic.
few things and made them in here, and I think you kind of see them come and go. Are you getting that?
Yeah.
Right. Look.
Okay, I actually smell more of the mentholy iced part now.
Right.
Like after you whipped it up, I totally can smell that a little bit more.
And you know what? Let's do something we don't do here in the Barbershop Duet. You ready? Here we go.
Oh yeah, can I feel the menthol? Let's see. 3, 2, wait
Oh.
for it.
Y'all, it's like you took the whipped cream from the top of your Frappuccino.
Yes, exactly.
And put it on your flippin' face. Right on your moneymaker.
Right. Oh, I'm feeling it now. It
I
just
know.
kicked in.
Me
Whatever
too.
second count that was, it just kicked in.
It's beautiful.
Ding, ding, ding,
and
there's the
brisk.
menthol.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
And I have to say, they really go well together. I know it's kind of a pun on the iced coffee side of it, but it really works well.
You know, they could go the other way and put hot sauce stuff in this and make it hot coffee, but I'm kind of glad they went the other way with it.
Instead of icy hot.
And I love that they're like, do you want it without menthol? Sorry, too bad.
Nope,
This is iced
it's cold.
coffee.
Yep.
You're just going to get the cold.
Included, but it
love
warns
that.
you. Warning, this product contains menthol, which can cause a cold or burning sensation. If discomfort occurs, don't use it.
And
We're using it.
I love that he says something specific in here. This is a great unisex scent.
Yep.
Y'all, this is a fragrance. This is along the lines of something that you would find at a fragrance house. This is not like I threw coffee oil in some alcohol and made it.
Right.
No, y'all, this is a beautifully blended scent, and I will bet my bottom dollar there's more in it than is just listed.
I agree. So in order to find out, do we now bust out the splash?
We're going to do it the splash. We're going to do it in the basement. Let's go all the way deeper. She doesn't really care for the shaving soap. She's a lousy guest.
It just smells darn good. You didn't even get this all off the bottom of the bowl.
I'm so excited. I know.
It's just so happy. It was brewing, ready to go.
See. Now, for those of you who know Stirling soap, you can get your aftershaves normal. You can get them with a menthol kick, or you can get them with a lot of menthol kick, and they call it glacial. So we had a little meeting right before we bought this, and we decided that since this is iced coffee, it was meant to be a menthol, we might as well go balls to the wall.
Yeah, we're going.
We got our glacial,
it is a
second
very extra
glacial
ice
splash.
Coffee with extra ice.
We got our executive man with the glacial, so this is our second glacial, but we thought it was appropriate. Okay, you know what I love? I know a lot of times we say this is different, and we talk about how it's different. I love this is exactly the same.
Okay.
This is exactly the same as the soap, and I could not be happier about that. Now, don't put this on your face, because this has got a lot of menthol in it, and that might get a little burny for you.
I'm a wimp.
But I am going down to the South Pole.
Oh, no, I'm smelling lots of things. Hold on. I feel like that hazelnut, okay, from here... Wow, he's dancing. It's a good coffee.
I'm not opening my eyes yet because I know what's going to happen.
Okay, what I was smelling here that we thought... we get menthol in my eyes. What
strobe lights in here? What's going on?
What I was smelling in here that we kept saying it could almost be a chocolate. Oh, it just...
It's the same thing that's in candy cane. As I sit here in my chair, it's the same thing that's in candy cane. And I can't get enough.
Secret.
I love it.
Whatever it is.
I love it. Whatever that little hidden chocolate is in candy cane, that cocoa.
Do you like it? He likes the mint.
It's in. I think it's in.
Okay, so smell here. You can still smell the menthol. A little but
you know, the coffee's kind of in the background. Are you getting that?
Yes.
Oh.
But then the hazelnut is like, we're here. Don't get too bitter.
Right, don't forget about us. We got the hazelnut. We're going to keep it sweet. We're going to keep it friendly. We're going to keep it dapper and charming for you with the hazelnut.
But it is not a Starbucks Frappuccino on any parts.
No, it's better. It's way better.
Quality.
If you smelled, first of all, if you smelled an actual Frappuccino, it's not going to be that strong because it's like honey. It has a very strong taste, but not a real strong smell.
Right.
This just takes no. This isn't real. It's not real. It's an artist version. It's like trying to take a Monet painting and bring it back into 3 dimensions. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. This is just an artistic version of iced coffee. You can't take a fine perfume and sort of de-engineer it back to being a jasmine and some caramel. This is something that you can't and shouldn't try to make real because it's an artistic vision of an iced coffee. That's what
But people that are a little bit more of the coffee snob side will enjoy this.
Right, because it's so charming.
Right.
In its character, because it is definitively coffee.
Right.
But I'm not sure even how they brought all that charm
But
into
normally if people try to take a coffee scent, they do go the Starbucks route of making it super sweet,
or it's a little bit
latte-ish.
bitter. It's got the bitter edges that actual coffee does. Not get that out of your head. Not at all. You know? This could be a really charming, Christmas scent.
That's what I'm hinting at, because there's something about the menthol in this that makes me think of, being out in the snow.
This could be a great flanker to candy cane, right?
Exactly.
There is something about Christmas and coffee, if you live around here, because they do it up right.
Yeah.
Every coffee shop has got, an eggnog latte. They've got a peppermint latte. And all of them have a little bit of chocolate in it, right? So when it does get to be Thanksgiving, we don't drink normal coffee anymore. We drink our Christmas coffees.
Right.
So it does. This part of the charm that this has been given is they Christmased it up a little bit.
Well, and I'm thinking the ice is almost like being out in the snow.
Right.
There's something about that's coming through.
This coffee has marshmallows in it. That kind of a thing.
Yeah, but very subtle.
Maybe even sprinkles.
Just to make it friendly.
Sprinkles.
There's something friendly about the coffee here.
I'm putting my flag in sprinkles.
And I feel like I thought getting an iced coffee, I'd want to put that on in the morning to start the day. But I feel like if I need an afternoon pick-me-up or something, I'd bust it out. I don't know.
Once you hit 3 p.m., and we just now,
did.
I can't really drink coffee anymore, else I'm going to be staring at the ceiling all night and smelling my coffee breath. So there's limits.
There's a limit,
There's a 5-hour half-life of caffeine in your blood system. So what's nice is if I really need that coffee hit at 9 o'clock at night when I go to shave, I don't have to reach for the decaf and just completely humiliate myself. I can do this.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, because originally when I purchased, I really thought we'd think more morning. But no, this is a very versatile scent here.
I love what they did to it. It's like taking one of my favorite scents and doubling how much I love it. Are you kidding me?
And crossing it into the shave world? Like, who knew we needed this? But we did.
It didn't like make it childish. It made it charming. It somehow made it even more grown up, but more fun and more whimsical.
I'm with you. And I even think people that don't like coffee to drink could enjoy this.
Oh, 100%. Because when you were 5 years old, you loved the smell of coffee. And then remember when you first tasted it? What? Yeah. So it just has everything that's delightful about that scent.
I would completely agree.
So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be one of the most amazing artisans in the entire soap world. You're going to have a coffee roastery, and when summer's approaching, you're going to be sitting around the dinner table with your family talking about what might the next great scent be. And when you figure out that you can put your two hands together and bring your coffee expertise into that shaving world, not only are we going to be immensely grateful, but we just got our own! Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with iced coffee. And this lather from Stirling, while one of the least expensive in the shaving world, is one of my absolute favorites and one of the most fun to shave with and to build. And y'all, let's talk about this scent for a second. To call this a coffee scent would be to call Mickey Mouse a rodent. This has such charm and character to it. And with the addition of the menthol, which is not as ubiquitous as I would have thought in the shaving world, it just brings an extra icy blast to this. It lets me know that no matter what else happens, summer's gonna be okay.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So for this month's giveaway, how could we not do a gift card to Stirling Soap Company? All you have to do is send an email here to wesetyou@thebarbershopduet.com and mention Stirling Soap Company to be eligible to win a $20 gift card, good for anything you might like from the Stirling site.
Maybe even coffee.
Maybe even.
Check back on June 1st to see if you're our lucky winner.
Best of luck, y'all. So you want to know a secret? We shot this one way out of order.
We had to bust it open.
Way out of order. Because we were hoping that it would have the exact same sort of vibe as the pumpkin spice did. And like be our pumpkin spice for the summer months. Y'all, we weren't just a little right. We were really right. And I am so glad we decided to do this one out of order so that we could experience it as the summer begins to wash over us.
Exactly. And I'm so glad this is the version that we got of our first, like, straight up kind of coffee OG scent. You know, there are a lot of artisans that have it too, but I really liked getting it and knowing it was from Stirling, who has the roastery. So we had to go to the source here.
And I am definitely going to go on today and buy a second bottle of this because I hope we tear through it by June. I hope it, and I have a feeling between the two of us.
And I gotta say,
this one's gonna go.
A shampoo puck like the menthol, does it come with it?
I think it does.
Because that'll wake you up real quick.
I think it does. I think it does.
Clearly we have to go buy
We have to go. We're too excited. Thank you for being here, y'all. This has meant the world to us, and
really
for being a part of our Barbershop Duet family. We really appreciate it.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell more caffeinated just watching this.